David Hart, and 9 people are online and on the chat ready to go, which is good. This room is a bit echoey, guys, so sorry if you can hear me echoing around the place. It's because it's vast, absolutely enormous. Before we start the stream, and before we get into the discussion of which place in Thailand is right for you, a couple of things I'd like to say in terms of housekeeping. First of all, thoughts are with the folks of Karat up there with that horrible event, the shooting, which took place yesterday. The shooter has been killed, so that's a good thing, but not a nice thing at all to happen up in Karat at Terminal 21. So thinking of that area and thinking of Thailand in general as well. Second thing, thank you to everybody, I've put this on Facebook just now, who donated to my birthday fundraiser, which was for the Alzheimer's Society. We raised a huge £237, which is brilliant. 227 of that is dealt with by Facebook. It goes straight to the Alzheimer's Society. £10 from Martin at the party was given to me in cash. As soon as I get back to England, I will put that straight into the Just Giving account of the Alzheimer's Society, and on my Facebook, because we are Facebook friends, I will stick up the receipt for that as well. What else? Thank you for everybody who came to the big fat party as well. We had a brilliant night at the Hacienda. Thanks to Nick and to Rodney and to June and all the crew at the Hacienda, and thank you for everybody who came to the big fat party as well. I hope you had as good a time as I did. It was a cracking night down there, and I'll be heading down to the Hacienda later tonight. I'm going to go see Mew in New Plaza, Pussy Bar, and also go see Nick, because it is his delayed subscribers meetup night tonight. He normally has it on a Friday, but yesterday there was the 24-hour Big Buddha Day alcohol ban. So he's changing it to tonight, so we'll be going to see him. Let's say hi to the people on the comments. Wow, loads already. David Hart, hi to you. Keith Bennett, what up to you? Bryn, nice to see you as well. Vinny, hello. Alan, thank you. Pattaya newbie, where am I staying? I will show you in a second once I've said hi. This is going to happen again. I've knocked the settings down to as low as I can on the phone, to 720p, 30 frames a second. But the internet again here is not great, so if it cuts off, I'm so sorry. Keith, yeah, e-begging's not my forte at all. Now, hopefully we won't get cut off while I show you. I'm staying in a set of apartments by Tukkom called Mosaic. I think it was supposed to be Mosaic, but they've spelt it wrong. Hey, Life of Razor, thank you, Vinny. And it looks like this. This is what I call the retro apartment of doom. If you've been following me on Facebook and Insta, you may have seen, but I'll turn you around now. Here we go. This is the apartment. That is the telly. And that is the OAP, which is the old age phone. The rest of the apartment, it's pretty big. Can't even get it all in here. Looks like that. It's got the balcony here. I've got the curtains closed right now. I do look better in low res. You've got all kinds of stuff here. Microwave, coffee maker, a big full-size fridge, which you just don't get in Thailand anymore. So that's cool. So you can go to 7-Eleven once and stock up. Bedroom, massive great big bed here. Wardrobes. And the bathroom is a bathroom. You don't need to see that. So yeah, I'll do a comedy review on this place. It's really cheap though. It's about 680 baht for a night. Yeah, I've got to show you the view outside, Jay. Absolutely. Why not? You ready for the view? It's pretty spectacular. There you go. That is the view from the balcony. Barbed wire. Brilliant. It's like being in prison. So yeah, that's the view. I'm on the 5th floor, which is the top floor. And yeah, 680 baht a night. And it's my last night in here tonight. I'll be moving on to a hotel after that. Hopefully I can get CFAX on the TV. It'll be good. It's always good to watch things in retro aspect ratio of, what is it, 4:3, I think it is, isn't it? I'm on this really comfortable couch, by the way, here. There you go. It's a leather couch, so there isn't a telly in the bedroom, and I do like to watch TV in bed, but I can watch the retro TV whilst. Cheers, everybody. Again, if it does keep clicking off like that, hopefully it'll be only for a couple of seconds. A mask, another sheep. Oh, mate, I'll tell you what I won't tolerate on this. I won't tolerate conspiracy theorists. I'm not having it at all. Just because you've watched some bullshit videos on YouTube does not make you an expert. So my opinion on the coronavirus is I don't know enough about it. I'm not an expert. So I'm going to like just take whatever precautions as are necessary. If the hotel, maybe I won't. But what I'm not going to do is start speculating crap about something that I know nothing whatsoever about. So sorry about that. Adam, what's in the fridge? At the moment, just water. So that's that. Commander 69, awful weather in Blighty. I heard it's a bit windy, a bit breezy there. Is it busy out there? Says Mike Tyson. Yeah, parts of the parts that I go to, which is Soy Bukaw. Yeah, Bukaw's busy. Treetown's really taking off. Yeah, it seems to be. I mean, but yeah, there's everywhere's open. We're all having a decent time. Vinny's considering a swingers cruise. Good for you, Vinny. Enjoy it. I have mentioned that before, so I'm not going to bang on too much about that today. If this stream does keep cutting off, do let me know, please, in the comments, because I will have to like pie it. I'd quite like to carry on for an hour if that's possible. Would I live in? Oh, gosh, where am I at? Pattaya Songkran 2020. Okay, enjoy that. Enjoy the water fights. I enjoy the water fights for about 20 seconds. Where else are we? Give me some comments. There we go. Aha. Right, would I live in Thailand in the future? And Life of Razor loves Street Out. Yeah, I'd love to live in Thailand in the future. I've just had my birthday, so 4 years until I can potentially get that retirement visa. Whether I would live in Pattaya here or not, I don't know. Wow! Matthew May, £20. Thank you for that. I don't know what to say. Cheers. Thank you very, very much. So, like I was saying, I don't know whether I could to discuss disconnecting. Also, to discuss the different areas of Thailand and what is right for me and what may be right for you. Where are the best clubs in Thailand? What kinds of clubs are there? There's all kinds of clubs, dance clubs, go-go clubs, all kinds, Vinny. Wherever you are in Thailand, there's different clubs. There's chilled, laid-back beach bars, anything you want at all. Full of Laurels is due in Bangkok in March, but can't decide between flying to Phuket or Krabi, which is better for relaxing. Both Full of Laurels. There's lots of parts of Phuket. Obviously, Patong is pretty full on. I loved Ao Nang. I've just been editing today. I've edited my hotel review from Ao Nang and my trip to Railay Beach, which is just the most beautiful beach that I've ever been to. Also, you could consider around the area, the islands Koh Lanta, Koh Phi Phi is around there as well. So just get on TripAdvisor, watch some YouTube videos, and see what's right for you. Sorry, it's buffering. It is mainly water in my fridge, Nick. I'll see you later. Retirement visa in Thailand, 50. Yes, Jay, it is 50. And there are other stipulations, like I think you've got to have, it's about £20,000. I think it's 800,000 baht in your Thai bank account. So, yeah, 50 is where it starts. Traveling Man AIS pocket Wi-Fi works well. Well, this is true, and this is true unlimited data. So maybe I've got lots of buildings around me. So if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. I apologise. Sean's back in Pat's tomorrow. Been to cabin burial. Hope we can catch up for a drink. Keep up the good work. Sean, I'm going to be in Pattaya for the next 8 days. I think I'll leave Monday. So yeah, this time next week will be my last night in Pattaya. So I'll be around. Big Steve's going to try to get to Nick's bar tonight, but he's been on the can all day after a big one yesterday. Spoke with Johnny last night. Big Steve, try and get down. I'd love to say hi. What age for retirement in Thailand? Jose, well, for a Farang to come and live here on a retirement visa, it's 50 minimum. Bob's just got soy cow today. And I feel actually the walk and talk was about which parts of Pattaya are right for you. So that one will probably be up in about a month or so. Oh, I'm trying to keep up. Oh, hang on. Rich K, Vesties Vesty, hey blood to you. I hope you had a good flight home and hopefully you avoided the winds. My other buddies, Jay and Horn Dog Galley, they went back at 5:30 in the morning, so they may be diverted or maybe stuck in Dubai because they're flying Emirates. DJ Rizla flew from Svanapum last week. Did not see a single Asian face without a mask. Plenty of Franks wearing them too. Yeah, you find pretty much all the airport workers, most of the hotel workers are wearing the masks. There's plenty of people in restaurants wearing the masks as well. I haven't been wearing the mask a lot, in fairness, but I've got one provided by the hotel in case should I wish to. Dare not bring his Mavic Mini. Too dangerous. Doesn't want to get sued. Well, Jay Marvel 2.0, who's my mate who's been out here, he has a Mavic Mini and he's managed to fly it in certain places. Certain places like to allow you, certain places don't. So I don't have a drone, so I'm not sure where you can and where you can't. Yeah, Nick, myself and Nick Dean, Andy TVI, we plan on going ice skating. I'm now 46 years old. I've never been ice skating in my life. So we're hopefully going to do a vlog on that. I'm not sure whether it'll be on my channel or on his, but I will undoubtedly fall on my big fat arse. So if you'd like to see that, stand by and I'll let you know on Instagram. I'll probably put some stuff on the Instagram if you want to follow me on Insta, Big Fat Bestie. What's my favourite club in Thailand? My favourite go-go in Thailand? There's two. This one here in Pattaya, Kink upstairs, is a sight to behold. And also I really love Susie Wong's One in Phuket, which is brilliant. You get the foam sticks and the girls whack you with the sticks and you get to whack them back with the sticks. It doesn't hurt, but it is a lot of fun. Neil Carter's not got an open Thailand blues yet, been back 3 weeks. It happens, it happens. I guarantee I'll be getting the Thailand blues when I'm back in the UK in 10 days' time. Ugh. Cheers, everyone. Disconnecting. Just about, well, what a bad thing it is, obviously, and how we're thinking about the people up in Korat. J Mage, any chance you will do the zip line again? None. No. That was a once in a lifetime opportunity. I have no plans on going up Pattaya Tower again. Travelling man will wear a mask at the airport, so would I, and I'm going to. Is it safe to visit now? It seems to be, yeah. Any dancers in go-go's wearing masks? Not that I've seen, Randall. No, actually. Drone footage of Hooters is out of the question. Well, they've got a big week coming up soon. They've got, I think, around 13th, 14th, 15th. They've got the Barapa Bike Week, which they sponsor. So all the big bikes, the Harleys, the Easy Riders and whatnot, they're going to be in town. So that'll be fun. Wear knee pads, trust me out. Thank you, Neil Carter. I'm not sure where I can get knee pads, but I'll try. Vinny, is go-go like stripping? It can be. Sometimes it's bikinis, sometimes it's a little less. Peter Jones, Nikki and BFB, the new Torv Lindeen. Yeah, we'll get Bolero on, shall we? We'll see if we can wear our purple outfits, do some ice dancing. Nasty weather now in the UK, says Travelling Man. I've heard. I have not seen Edward Sweeney on my travels. I saw he put up a vlog today of him moseying up and down at Soy Cow. Eddie, Steady Eddie. I would love to meet up with Steady Eddie. I love his videos. So hopefully I can meet up for a beer with Eddie. That would be brilliant. Harem Go-Go Bar. I think that's owned by the Susie Wong's group because it opens up into the one next door as well. That's on the other side of the Susie Wong's One. We went in there. It's very luxurious. Randall, are there less Japanese there too, or just less Chinese? I don't honestly know about Japanese and the South Koreans and whatnot. There's certainly less Chinese. There are some Chinese still, And despite what people have been saying about there being no Chinese tour groups, there are some, because I've just left the Amber Hotel and there was definitely, not as many, but there was definitely at least one Chinese bus tour, and they're all hopping off and doing their things together. So there are some. On the dry, any more food poisoning? No, not as yet. Disconnecting. Alan says, have I ever been to Koh Phangan, and would you? Yes, I would, and no, I haven't. Next trip, whenever that may be, I plan on doing Samui, Panyang, as long as it's not a full moon, and also Koh Tao. So that's on the agenda for the next trip, whenever that will possibly be. Good morning, Gary. F7 indeed. You're welcome, Randall. I do try to be helpful on these streams. Joshua Morin, my vid is funny. Okay. P Plus all there. Yeah, I don't know whether the P Plus are having issues. Certainly the P Plus was, or certainly used to be, have a lot of Chinese tour groups. Tom's in Lamai now, live streaming. Right now, is he? I wish he'd stop live streaming when I live stream. I try to avoid others. I know it's Sunday, so I know Simon, Land of Smiles, does his live stream, which will be coming up in a couple of hours, if you want to check that one out. Hello, you. Well, happy belated birthday. Hello, you. Welcome home, 76. Thank you. DJ Rizzler cross paths with Bangkok 112, the elusive Bangkok 112 in Phnom Penh. Didn't speak to him as I wasn't sure, but he posted a video that looked the same like Sharky's. Okay. I've never met him. I don't know what he looks like. I've met plenty of vloggers. I met Cheap Charlie on my last trip. Is Happy Go any better, says Randall. Used to be fun but sucked last year. I've only been down Walking Street once so far, and that was the time when I had my stomach bug, so I kind of like bailed out on the guys at 10:30. I literally got as far as Frog Beer Bar Complex, and then had to go back because I was really, really bloated. But I'm fine now, so I'll check out Walking Street again, but not tonight because it's Mew and Nick's turn. Morning, Thailand Tim. Good morning. Flying into Svannaboom on the weekend. Any advice about masks or arranging priority immigration? Just use when I came through immigration, 2 weeks ago, just over, I just used my own tip. Got off, went to the furthest immigration point along down, connecting, and I would wear a mask in an airport. Yeah, definitely. Maybe they don't do any good. Maybe they do. It doesn't hurt to stick one on. So yeah, in the airport, I would suggest that is one place where I would personally definitely wear a mask. I'm not going to bag out people if they don't, but I would. Oh, Tom was streaming earlier. Cool. 93 of you. Let's see if we can, 91. Let's see if we can break the 100. It might be difficult if I keep dropping out, but you never know. Peter S. has booked the Amber Hotel for Christmas. I've just come from there. It was great again. You love the review. Paul looked especially inviting. It's great. It's on 2 levels. It's really nice. He wants to try the Bamboo Bar out. Have I ever been there? Yeah, the one just at the kind of before the start of Walking Street on the side coming away. I've been to Bamboo Bar. Yeah, it's a good freelancer bar. Sure. Amber Hotel, by the way, in case you missed my last video, which I want to get up to tell people that, the Amber, the LK Metropole, no, sorry, not the Metropole, that's still expensive, the LK President, the one on 3rd Road at the top of Lenki, also the Holiday Inn Express, all 3 of those hotels, and probably many more, have massively dropped their prices at the moment. So if you are wanting to stay like last minute, and you're coming over and you haven't booked your hotels yet, do check them out, especially on Agoda. They seem to have really good prices for the Amber at the moment. My friends just stayed there. They just left yesterday. Their trip they got for £23, which is under 1,000 baht a night. They got the pool view room, which is the one which I stayed in this time, and I paid £40 for it, and I booked back in November. So the savings between 40 and 23 are huge. So if you are coming soon, and if you do have refundable hotel bookings, just check because you might be able to save yourself an absolute packet. And again, LK President was on there for £24, and that's normally around the £40 mark. Again, both these hotels, especially the LK President, cater for Chinese tour groups. So obviously they're trying to fill their rooms up. So do check those in particular out and check them all out. Just spend some time, go down the list on your favourite booking sites, and you might be able to get yourself a real good bargain. Oh, I'm getting behind. Right. It was fun for a few minutes for me as well. Songkran's not my favourite time. Keith, loving the Tin Cup restaurant. Can't beat it. You're right. I'm missing the UK storms. I'm glad about that, Lee. Happy birthday. Thank you, Dave. Did the maid remember the Amber? I think they have the same maids on the same floors. Fortunately, I was on a different floor this time. So no, she was very smiley, the maid at the Amber, though, this time. Probably because I didn't shit the bed. Thank you, Hugh. Stephen stayed at the LK President. Those deals you mentioned are still advertising normal prices on Agoda. Roy, they weren't when I checked a mere 2 days ago. So maybe it was just a flash sale. But the guys definitely got the Amber, the pool view room for £23 because I watched them book it. Okay, President was and thinks still is a £500 back joiner fee. I'm not sure whether it is, Martin. I'm not saying you're wrong because I haven't stayed there, but I've stayed at many LK Group hotels, including the Metropole and the Residence and the one on the beach, Empress, LK the Empress. They do have a sign which is confusing, which does say joiner fee 500 baht. But if you ask them, they will tell you that no, that's for a second joiner. Your first joiner in all the LKs I've mentioned is definitely free. And it's only for two joiners at the same time where they charge you 500. Did I say I'll be back in November? That's when your next trip is. I might be. I don't know when my next trip's going to be. It might be July, it might be October. I honestly don't know. If I'm there in November, it'll be early November because I have a lot of boxing shows to do in mid-November and December. Hugh says, where will I stay in Bangkok? I've always stayed Sukhumvit between Cowboy and Nana. Very convenient. It is. I've stayed there before. I loved my stay at the Dream Hotel. That was brilliant. Last time I stayed again in that area, I think it was Sukhumvit 7-ish or something like that. The Grand Business Inn, that was okay. This time I'm staying on Soi 4. I'll be staying at the Ibis Styles in Bangkok. This time I got a decent deal on that on Black Friday. Reconnecting. That's why I will be staying at the Barracuda. I normally couldn't afford really to stay there, but for under 60 quid for the Barracuda and free breakfast, I thought I'd give that a whirl. Yeah, Stephen says he's never paid any joiner fee at the LK President. Yeah, that's what I thought too. Is the Barracuda as good as the Hilton? Wow, funny you should mention that. I've just mentioned the Barracuda, Randall. I've never stayed at the Hilton. I would imagine not. The Hilton's 3 times the price, or at least double the price, so I doubt it. But we'll find out soon. I will vlog the Barracuda for you, and I'll be staying there in 5 nights' time. Adam says Koh Phangan is the best island in Thailand. Absolutely amazing. No airport, perfect roads, fantastic beaches, lovely people. Okay. I've not stayed there, so I don't know. I do plan on staying there on my next trip. I'm not going to stay there during full moon party. Backpackers, I'm too old. I'm too old for them. So it's as simple as that. I have no interest in their stories of their amazing lives at age 18 when they've done fuck all. So no. Never been to Nana Plaza? You should. It's good. It's better than Cowboy in my opinion. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Soy Cowboy either. Haven't been for years. One YouTuber mentioned the Eureka Lodge is 20,000 baht a month. It might be. I've not been checking out monthly rates. I do know the Eureka has this, it's not clickbait, but almost clickbaity sign, which is permanently outside, saying rooms for, I think, 750 or something crazy low baht, and I've never ever heard of anybody to get a rate anywhere near that. So I'm not sure what that's about. Maybe I'll ask. Maybe I'll pop in and ask, see what that's about. Heaven at Four is a good hotel in Bangkok. 1 minute walk. I've stayed and vlogged Heaven at Four, Michael. It's a weird hotel though. The room I had no natural light, and it's really it's strange, the decor in the Heaven at Four. It's not bad at all, but it's strange, and it is walkable to NEP. The ram shit is good. Thank you, Dick Cheeseman. Full of lols, looking at the Ibis Styles and Crabby. I've just edited my hotel review, which won't be this Friday, but it will be, I think, a week on Friday. That's when the series is going to start, and there'll be a video every single Friday. So I've edited that one today, the Andaman Breeze Hotel in Ao Nang, and also my trip to Railay Beach. So they are kind of ready to go. I need to upload them and do the thumbnails and all the tagging and the crap that as YouTubers have to do. But yeah, so those will be the first two of the actual vlogs. Obviously, I did like a teaser vlog before, which went up this Friday. But a week on Friday, that's when the series will start. Jay says those Rica rooms are windowless. That would make sense if they're cheap. There's a couple of hotels which do that. The OK Metropole, they're not windowless, but they have a cheaper wing, which is called the Junior Wing. And also the Intimate Hotel has a cheaper wing, which is above the 14 Again pool hall, which is called the 14 Again Hotel, which is connected. It's a sister hotel to the Intimate, so it's a cheaper, older room, but you get to use all the facilities of the Intimate Hotel. CB Media is currently sat on that Chawang bench in Samui, and dude, you gotta get here. He's avoided it for years, and it's a huge mistake. It's his new favourite Thailand place, hands down. Thank you for that. I'm looking forward very much to going to Samui. I'll tell you why I'm not here this time. It was toss-up between doing Krabi and the islands, or one of the islands. I did Koh Lanta around there, or it was going to be Samui. Problem with Samui is flying into Samui, because I wanted to start the trip doing the islandy bits, is Bangkok Airways is they own the airport. So the internal flight prices to Samui are high, very high. Whereas Krabi, you can fly multiple different airlines in there, and it's a lot cheaper. However, I loved Krabi, I loved Ao Nang. So if I go back there and start off there, I can go overland to Samui. It's not that far, so I could get a minivan to minimise costs. So I might do that next time. I might start off in Krabi again, maybe do PP Island, then go overland to Samui, and then check out Panyang and Koh Tao. Does that sound like a plan? What do you think? Let me know. Comments. Every time I touch this screen, it goes off. Koh Lanta was fairly backpackery. I mean, everyone was on the weed, but I really enjoyed chilling out on Koh Lanta. So I'm sure there are places in Koh Phangan I can find where it's not too backpackery, especially if it's a non-full moon weekend. Seymour, how are the chicks? They're good, thanks. Dave is going to Lamai in Samui next month. Bangs and Pattaya too. Should visit Lamai. It's beautiful. Good value too. Thank you. Well, it looks like Samui is a lot of people's favourite place. Good evening from Hua Hin, Asian street scenes. I'm going to rush through this and I'll talk about Hua Hin and other places. Sigma Media left Koh Phangan a couple of days ago. Made a few videos. Wasn't a fan of the island, to be honest. Koh Phangan is a mixed island, not only backpackers. Thank you, travelling man. Capio doesn't like Samui. Doesn't feel like Thailand. Feels like a low budget Ibiza. Okay, so we've got differing views, which is good to see in the comments. Keep them civil, if you could. That'd be great. Have I had any luck with the Russian bars or with the Uzbeks? I haven't, Randall. I believe they're very, very expensive, and you know, if I wanted like a Russian-ish kind of like a Slavic girl, I would probably go back to the Ukraine. I'd go to Kiev, where the women are just beautiful. I don't see the point in coming to Thailand and looking out for Russians. GP Staniforth, hi Betsy, not a good start. You're calling me a girl's name. Not long subscribed, but really enjoying the videos. Ah, you turned it round. Thank you very much, GP Staniford. I appreciate you watching. You can fly cheaply from Krabi to Samui. Ah, there you go. Thank you, Capio. That's a good idea as well. Marinko G, have I visited the Hong Island? I haven't. I haven't at all. Have you? Is it good? Please let me know. CB Media, hopefully he's here when when I eventually make it. But I don't have any dates for the next trip yet. I've got all kinds of, family issues and work stuff, and obviously I've got to save money to get here. Somebody fly is Stern. I would never fly to Surat Thani. That's a cheaper option. SOS Chris, hello bestie, saw you on TV the other night. Channel 4 Cavos, get your tats out. My hair changed colour. Yeah, I stopped dyeing it a good few years ago now. But yeah, it was still mainly dyed in that get your tats out. I loved Koh Chang as well, Capio. Really did. Loved it. I stayed White Sands, then hired a scooter, went down to Lonely Beach, and the bits in between, just driving through the hills is magnificent. Big fan of Koh Chang. Not a big fan of getting there, because kind of wherever you're at, it's a bit of a ball ache to get to. I mean, here from Pattaya, it was probably about 6 hours on the minivan, door to door. But once you're there, I loved it. Best beach will always be Koh Samui, says Tay. Really? I'll tell you what. If it's better than Riley in Krabi, I'll be absolutely astonished, because Riley, hands down, is the best beach, the most stunning, spectacular, beautiful beach I've ever been to in my life. So if it is that good, I can't wait to get to Samui. Please make sure you watch my Riley Beach video, which will be the second one in the series. Shows the long-tail boats and getting there and a bit on Riley. It's absolutely spectacular. Roy loved PP more than he thought. It's all right, GP Staniford. I was only kidding. I do get Betsied a lot in this. Probably get Betsied on autocorrect, I would think. Big up you, Dave. I've not been to Koh Lipe either, Seymour, I'm afraid. Jamie's what up yourself? Oh right, Hong. Take 4 hours. 4 hours from where? From here? From Pattaya, or from Krabi, Marinko? Sorry, I'm not being facetious. I'm just dumb. I just don't know where from. Hong Island. That's one for me to remember. Paul Withers is booked June. Pattaya booked, and Ban Chang. Is that Ban Chang? Just about 20 minutes down the road. Reconsider. I don't know how long you're staying in Ban Chang for, Paul, but there's not really a great deal there. I would really struggle for things to do if I was there for more than a couple of days. There is obviously that one street of bars, Afternoon Street. Check out Good Farang for some Samui vlogs. Irish Paul is an interesting vlogger, if a bit mad. Mad vloggers are good. I will do that, Dave Paul. Trying to fly to Phuket. If you prefer cheap flight, don't go to Hat Yai and Danok. They're kind of doggy. I like it kind of doggy. Kind of dodgy, I think. Riley Beach, Capio loves me too. It's beautiful. Mike Tyson's friend Simon owns Amber Sands in Koh Chang. Lovely place to stay. Left as you get off the pier. Okay, thanks for the tip, Mike. Someone's sending me a message. What do I do during the day? Movies, bowling, anything else to do? Gets bored in the daytime there. Where? Are we talking here? Pattaya? I normally get up, go for breakfast, go for a stroll, just mooch around, Jeff Carter style, and yeah, they wander around the market. There's plenty of, for example, here next to Tukkom, I've got Tukkom, which is great if you want to do a bit of electronic shopping. Next to that, you've got Soiba Cow Market. Again, not far away, you can wander down Pattaya Beach. You can wander down to the Bat Bus and get yourself to Jomtien. Nick and I are going to go ice skating soon. There's laser tag games upstairs in the harbour, and also beach side of Central Festival. So there's tons of stuff to do here during the day. The Stainless is going to Koh Chang next month, flying to Trat Airport. Aha, good thinking. Then it's a 15-minute taxi to the pier for Koh Chang. Excellent. That's a good way of doing it. Harsh Vyas. Hi, Busty. Wow, I'm getting all the names today. Busty. I've got my Sauber t-shirt on today again. Hi, Busty. How's the tourist flow in Pattaya? It's busy in Bukkao. Bukkao is busy. Tree Town's busy. When we went down to Walking Street, that was actually nice, actually, because it wasn't quite as busy with people playing Follow the Flag as it normally is. But they looked like they were struggling a bit in the beer bars, a bit like I'm struggling with my sweat because I've turned the air conditioning off. Do you mind if I stick it on just for a second? It might sound a bit loud, but I'm getting really hot now. What about Koh Samet, Samuel? Koh Samet's lovely. It's beautiful. It's tiny. It's within 2 hours from Pattaya. There's not a lot to do at night. There's 2 bars. Reconnecting. So yeah, nighttime, forget about it. But daytime, just sit on the beach, and if you just want to chill out, it's really, really nice. GP, over for March in 3 weeks, can't wait. Been to Pattaya quite a few times. Tree Town wasn't finished last year. It's even more, I've filmed a vlog. Again, I wasn't going to do a vlog on Tree Town, because I always vlog Tree Town, so sorry about that, you're going to get another one. But this one is, they've built a food court, so they knocked down the big Tree Town sign, and there to the left-hand side of Seoul Beer Town, they built this big street food court, and they've got loads of different options. It's mainly Thai, but they do have like a bacon and eggs stand, and also for the Canadians, they've got a poutine stand as well. So you can check that out. That will be upcoming, and I'll show you some of the food there, and it's really, really cheap. My buddy's had a Penang curry, which I think was like 129 baht or something like that. I had a big noodle dish, and I think it was 79, so it really isn't expensive at all. Rookie DIY, hello to you. Roy says the beaches in Philippines are amazing. Nakpan in El Nido is off the charts. I've never been to the Philippines yet either. You know, so many places to go, so little time. Martin, hi Martin. Manchester City's Premier League fixture against West Ham on Sunday has been postponed due to extreme weather conditions associated with Storm Ciara. So glad that he lives in Jomtien. Yeah, I did not know that. That's good to know for me, because I was probably going to watch that, but not anymore. Jay likes the saunas of Pattaya and Naklua. Thailand Mix, looking forward to me ice skating. Philippines is great. Freddy's Fishing Park in Pattaya is great. I really want to get out and do the wine tasting out at Silver Lake, so I've got to get off my arse and do that, and film some vlogs which you know, not been done that often before. I'm just going to skip a few here. Sorry guys, I've got to try and catch up. Did I like Patong in Phuket in general, says Bryn? Yeah, I did like Patong. It's really expensive though. I mean, really, it's noticed anywhere else I've been without, except, you know, some places in Bangkok. Actually, the cheapest places to get a beer, a lot of the times, it was a go-go bar. They had bottles of Chang for 89 baht, which is, you know, pretty reasonable for a go-go, especially a good one. Capio, many day trips in Thailand, they're very cheap. Beaches, safaris, temples. You can have a full tour somewhere for 20 quid. In Europe, it'd be 5 times the price. Absolutely, Capio. You're completely right. Whilst I was in Phuket, I went to an excursion to the Thai boxing, the Muay Thai, at Phuket Stadium, at Patong Stadium, which was brilliant. And you got a free vest, a free wife beater, and all that. You probably noticed that I don't do many temples. And I'll tell you why. It's a credibility thing. Because I'm not religious at all, I don't feel I could do the temples justice. I like being, you know, feeling excited and enthused when I do my vlogs, and I don't really want to fake it and put it on. So that's kind of why. So I hope you forgive me for not doing too many of the the temples, but I would feel a bit hypocritical, and I want to try and keep it as real as I can on here. How's Nick's new bar? Where is it located? And Harsh will be back in April in Pattaya. Nick's new bar, I've not seen it yet. It's on Soy 7, and it will be completed, certainly, well completed, for April. There's a possibility that it might do a soft opening when I'm still here, which will be great. But its grand opening, its official opening, is a little ways away at the moment. Obviously, they're doing a lot of work inside it. It's going to have a new name. And yeah, so it used to be PJ DJ Bar on Soy 7. That's where it will be. And that's probably where I'm going to hold the big fat birthday party next year. So look out for that and check it out. And if it's not open by the time I'm there, please let me know what it's like. But I'm sure it'll be great. Oh, Storm Kira. Oh, okay. Sorry, Hugh. Storm Kira it is. Okay. I do get things wrong. Sorry, Stuart. There is buffering on this. I've only been to Kiev, which was brilliant. Right, I'll knock off the aircon now. There you go. GP is over for the International Thai Martial Arts Games and Festival, 8th to the 17th. It's normally held in Bangkok. We've moved it to Pattaya this year on the Pattaya Klang Beach Road. Pattaya Klang Beach Road. Okay, I know where you're at. So between Soy 7 and the Hard Rock Hotel, I would guess it would be close to that. Yeah, somewhere around there. Scotsman, hello Tom, have you taken the girl home from the burger bar at New Plaza yet? I have not done that. I've only been to New Plaza once. I did get Mao. I went into Mew's bar. Mew came to my birthday party and she was looking amazing. So I will be going to see Mew tonight. I've just come out of the shower as well. I'm going to have to get in the shower again and then pop out and see Mew, and then I'll pop down to the Hacienda to see Nick. Capio's an atheist as well. I was staying from temples, but I think you can enjoy the history of religion. It's religions without believing. I think you can, but again, without believing in higher beings and whatnot, and the whole Buddha thing. I'm not anti going to temples. I think they're beautiful, but again, it's just something I'm not really comfortable vlogging. Maybe I will. I did a little bit when I went to the Grand Temple in Bangkok. I think that was about this time last year, and I just didn't feel comfortable filming there. Speaking of filming, this is what I'm using for the vlogs on this trip. It's an Osmo Action, and I've got this little external mic, so when I'm doing walk and talks behind the camera, it should be sounding good. But I did one today, and I'm used to like shouting kind of over the top where the normal mics are, and I was shouting into it, and it picked it up too well, and it was distorting. So sorry about that on the walk and talk, where I'm talking about which place is right for you in Pattaya. I'll have to knock the sound down, and it did distort a bit because I'm not really used to using it. It's pretty cool though, isn't it? Back to the comments. Where am I at? Oh, bloody, I'm so far behind. When you come, Bester, you must try out the Philippines. English is their second. Let's try Boracay. I'd love to go to the Philippines. I'd love to do that. I'd love to go to Laos. I've done Cambodia, which I enjoyed. I didn't enjoy the 10-hour delay. Fuck you, Landmay Airlines. But I enjoyed the couple of nights that I spent in Cambodia. So I would love to travel around a little bit more. And if I ever get a chance to do a big fat mega trip again in subsequent years, then I'll use my visa run by going to one of the countries, maybe the Philippines. But again, a lot of you guys watch the channel because of Thailand, so I can't really dedicate an entire trip to the Philippines. So it will have to be as part of a wider, bigger trip, because I seem to be a Thailand vlogger. Keith says, think Pattaya dying a death. I think it's Vietnam for you. Like I said, Keith, it's high season here, but it's certainly not dying a death in the areas that I drink in. You know, New Plaza's pretty busy. All the way along Soy Bacau is busy. LK Metro's busy, so I don't know. I'd love to. Vietnam is another place I would love very much to check out as well. Is it Vietnam where their currency is the dong? I really want to spend some dong. I think that would be cool. Stu D, hello to you. Rizzler's an atheist also. There's plenty of us. It still enjoys a good temple now and again. Still enjoy the beauty of the architecture. Yeah, you absolutely can. I mean, I can, back home, I can, enjoy looking at a church and thinking, wow, what a beautiful building. But there's no way I'm going to contribute to the upkeep of its roof or anything like that when the Church of England are, one of the biggest landowners of the country. Fix your own frigging roof. Tay says, why Pattaya dying? It's the only place with long term of Songkran. Pattaya can be as busy as it likes during Songkran. You just won't find me there. Is it really as much fun in the Ukraine as it is in Pattaya? It's totally different. I mean, Kiev is, I primarily went there to go check out Chernobyl, and I'm fully aware that I've still not edited a video because I filmed it in 4K on my computer. It shits its pants every time I try to edit it. But Kiev is a fabulous, literally, the restaurants, the bars, just walking down the street, girls working in the supermarket, they're all absolutely stunning. And it's not expensive to get there from the UK. I mean, obviously it might even be cheaper now because of what happened to the Ukrainian international airliner, but that was hardly their fault, was it? Niall in Thailand, how's the form? Form is good, Niall. Where are you? Are you still in Pattaya? Are you still here? If you are you out tonight? Because I will be. I'll be at Mew's place and Nick's place. Come out if you are. If not, I'd love to meet up with you in Bangkok when I'm up there. It was great to meet you too. It's good to chew the fat for a bit. We had a vlogger's table at the front of the Hacienda bar. It was good. Thailand Phil was there. Rice for Kicks was there. There was a few other bar finds. Tom, he was live streaming from the event as well. It was a good night. Hope everybody enjoyed it. Have I been to Angel Witch in Pattaya lately? Randall, no, doubtful, as it closed down last year. So no. The one in Bangkok, I believe, in Nana Plaza is still open. Scotsman, what's my woman count this trip? That will remain private, Scotsman. Peter S. has been to the Philippines many times, has avoided it since Duterte's purges. Makes him feel a little apprehensive. Yeah, I do want to go to the Philippines, but again, it's kind of a religion thing. On my Facebook, right, I get so many ads from Filipino women. I don't know why this has happened. I get more friend requests from Filipinos than I do from Thais. And again, what I can't, again, this is because I'm non-religious. I don't want my newsfeed filled up with people just thanking God for nothing. And that's what the Filipinos do all the time. They're very, very religious. And I'm very, very not. So anyway, enough about religion. GP Standard, there hasn't been any advertising for that event. Not that I've seen, but I haven't really been looking. But I'll keep my eye out for you. Stu D, you hear that Bad Man is in Pattaya. Okay. If he remembers my experience on Landmay Airlines, yeah, that was not a good day. Just got disconnected. Ian, hi. Nice to see you. Carolina Hillbilly, hello folks, hello to you. Cheap Charlie Chronicles, hello to you. Cheap Charlie, nice to see you. Is that the real one? Let's hope it is. Brings along on one of your nights out, mate. I'm sure we'll all have a live stream. Is that for Charlie or is that for me? Probably for Charlie because he does the live stream. Speaking of nights out, I'm going to be on Tuesday. Here's one thing: if you're in town and watching this, Tuesday, we're going to have a quiet one. We're going to have the big fat chill out, get to know each other session at Mew's place. That's Pussy Bar, New Plaza. I thought it'd be pretty cool because there's a lot of people out here on their own. My friends have all gone home now, so I'm on my own. So I thought it'd be cool to get a few of us together at Mew's, sink a few beers, just commandeer a couple of tables. She'll keep the music off, so we'll like get to know each other, get to know, shake hands, find out where we're all from, and share a few stories. I thought that would be, just a really good, low key thing to do. So we'll do that for a few hours at Muse Place, maybe till about midnight. All get to know each other, all kind of like bond. And that means as well, if people are out on their own, then maybe you don't have to be on your own. You can meet up with people and then go out. So we're going to do that at Pussy Bar, New Plaza, Tuesday night. I'll probably get there about 9 o'clock or something like that in the evening. And then we'll do that until about midnight, and then we'll just go get wrecked on LK Metro and end up in Kink. How about that? Does that sound any good? Bryn is doing Krakow at the end of April and Pattaya in September. Krakow is a wonderful day out, and Auschwitz is definitely worth doing as well. I did Auschwitz again. It's not exactly a fun day, but it's really educational, quite somber, but it's cracking. And again, not an expensive day out. In fact, nothing is expensive in Krakow. It's even right in the centre of town. It's like £1.50 for a pint of Polish beer, and Polish beer is good as well. So enjoy Krakow. I love it there, and I'll definitely be going there again. Now I got back to Bangkok this morning. God damn it. Well, hopefully you can come out. I'll send you a message. I'm in Bangkok for 2 nights, and it'll be good to go out and get blitzed. And good evening from Thailand. How am I doing? I'm doing great, thank you. Walking Street was packed when Rizzler was there over a week ago. Yeah. Yeah, it is busy here. I don't know whether there might be certain places. My friends went out and they said that Soy 6 was quite quiet on one night. Soy 7, 8 were pretty quiet on one night. I've not checked those out yet, but wherever I've been, it's been pretty busy. It wasn't busy last night, obviously, because the bars didn't open until midnight. Roy says they're not really religious. The family is more important. Okay, Roy, I believe you. I've not been there. I'm just judging by the Filipinos that I've accepted on my Facebook, and it's all God this, God that, and because I think it's a Catholic country, isn't it? So it's. I'm not going to rule out the Philippines. I'd love to go there, but again, I'm not. I don't want to have to say grace before every beer or something stupid like that. Cheap Charlie, it is you. Excellent. A Cleveland hobo stream coming up tonight. He's going to get wasted. All right. Well, enjoy your stream and don't get into too much trouble. Although I guess that can't be guaranteed. Oh, night out, George. Okay, yeah. Well, if you're about Tuesday. Oh, like take me along. Take the camera along with me and live stream. Maybe. There's other people who do that a lot better than me. So, and I don't feel that comfortable. I could do it in Muse, because I'm not going to, I know Mew doesn't mind me streaming from there. I could probably do it from Nick's as well. But again, I'll let the live streamers from the bars do the live streaming from the bars. Have I not visited Koh Samui in 20 years of Thai travel? 19, Kelfo. I haven't. No, I only really started branching out from Pattaya when I started this channel in over the last couple of years. So no, it was always just Bangkok, Pattaya for me. Then I started embracing going out a bit to Hua Hin. So I mean, the places I'll list them off for you if you want. The places I have connecting. Yeah, then in a bit of Chiang Mai. Also, Hua Hin. So we've got Koh Chang, Koh Samet, obviously Pattaya, Phuket twice, Koh Lanta, Krabi. There might be a couple of other places I've forgotten about, but the Samui bit and some of the islands around there will be for next time. That's the plan. Marinko, can you come? Of course you can. If anybody who wants to come along to Pussy Bar on Tuesday night, more than welcome. Everybody is welcome to come along. Just, if you see me, just say, I probably won't be wearing my glasses, so I'll look like this. Just say, hey BFB, how you doing? saw you on the stream that you're having this, and everybody more than welcome to come. Just be nice, which I'm sure you guys are. Come and meet Mewtube. She'll be there as well. Capio, toast for Peter Sauber. Thank you very, very much. I think the £5 is probably Peter Sauber's budget for the Alfa Romeo, and they've got another Polish name at the end of it this time. I can't remember what it is. I should do. I'm a Sauber fan. But thank you very much for your contribution, Capio. GP thought he knew Pattaya quite well, but seen some areas I'll be visiting that you've passed through that didn't know about. It pays to wander around. It does. There's quite a lot of loads of Pattaya stuff from my previous trips as well, like Soya Runatai. I've wandered down that. In fact, I'm kind of running out of places to wander. I've not done Naklua yet. Maybe I should do Naklua. Do that. And there's a few of the side soys, like the 13s and like soy 11 and stuff like that, which I've not vlogged, but they're much of a muchness. But maybe I'll do some walk and talks down that. Did a walk and talk today, first one in a long time, to all the people that I met whilst I was doing the walk and talk. It was pretty hard to get down Sober Cow. There's lots of people who do watch your channel, which was brilliant to meet you guys. Clitorius, great name. Am I going to Pat Pong? I've not vlogged Pat Pong in Bangkok yet, so maybe I will. I've vlogged Cowboy. I've vlogged as close to Nana Plaza as I can get. So maybe, yeah, that's a good idea. Maybe I should vlog Pat Pong this time. I've not even been to Pat Pong for years, so yeah, why not? Matthew May, how long am I in Pattaya for? I will be called Disconnected Hotel. I'll be going to a hotel which used to be called Pattaya Bay Resorts back in the day, which I did stay out then. It's been renovated and changed its name. It's now called the Oakwood Journey Hub. What kind of a name is that? The Oakwood Journey Hub. So we are staying in that for 4 nights as of tomorrow. And then I'll be moving into the Barracuda, a bit of a stylish hotel for Stylie Minogue. I'm moving in there on Valentine's Day. So hopefully somebody's going to get a nice treat if they decide to stay in there with me. I've met some guy at the party called Peter. He's staying in the Barracuda for 15 nights. 15 nights. So he's in there now. So I'll probably meet up with him at breakfast and we'll like chew the fat and talk about stuff. We're at the hour mark now, so that's the warning bell for the first time. I don't like to go on for too long, so I've got to get showered and get out of here. Oh, it's the fake CCC. Okay, SOS Chris. All right. Well, if it was a real one, then that would have been cool. To have Cheap Charlie on here. The Carping Crew. Hello, am I still in Thailand? You bet, Windy Miller. I am very much still in Thailand. I have a week to go in Pattaya and then 2 nights in Bangkok. The vlogs will be starting in earnest a week on Friday. As I said before on the stream, starting with a hotel review in Ao Nang and then beautiful Railay Beach. So definitely look out for that one. David Hart's got to go, needs to be on another stream in a few minutes. Okay, that might be Simon's, I'm guessing. So enjoy that, take care, and I will be hopping off streams. I know Andy Wright likes to stream on a Sunday, Simon likes to stream on a Sunday as well, so it's about trying to like fitting the streams in so they're not clashing. Clitoris Sauber Motorsport AG, yeah, but the name of the team is Alfa Romeo, and then it's something else. It's a Polish company which have sponsored the end bit of the name. Neil Carter, Bunker Bar New Plaza, cheapest beers in Pattaya. He's found. Jeff Carter gets in a lot. Have I been there? I can say if I went and drank in a bar which wasn't hers. But yeah, they are cheap. I've seen the signage, 49 baht for a lot of beers. That is good value. What taxis do I use at Bangkok Centre to Pattaya? The last time I travelled from the middle of Bangkok, I was going to get the bus, but I was really hungover. So I jumped in a taxi to take me to Ekamai bus station to get the bus. And then he said he would take me to my hotel in Pattaya for 1,200 baht. So I just did that. So I randomly picked one off the street. The taxi firm I normally use from the airport is Janie's Taxis. So Google search for that. It comes up something like taxiservicethailand.com or something like that. If you Google Janie's Taxis Thailand, or Janie's Limo Service Thailand, that'll come up. Janie's lovely. The cars are great. They always come with a complimentary water, and she's really pretty. Clitches would love to see a vlog of mine from Pat Pong. All right, I'll do one then. Why not? Cambo, have I ever stayed above the Go-Go's in LK Metro? I've stayed, I know there's a vlog on this channel, above Fever Bar in LK Metro. The rooms are great. It was a few years ago now, and it was really, really loud because it's right opposite the Cave Bar. But they have since like treble glazed it, so there isn't a noise problem. They have a website. I think they exclusively book their rooms on their website. So look for Fever Bar Pattaya. You can check out the rooms. They look exactly as they look on the pictures on the web, or you can check out my video, Fever Bar LK Metro. The rooms above there. They were good, really good value too. Have I ever been asked out? Have I ever asked out any of the hot bank teller chicks? I don't have a Thai bank account, Randall. I've got no reason to go into a bank unless it was to ask out a hot bank teller chick. So no, I haven't, I'm afraid. Yeah, Pat Pong, I can imagine they won't like the camera very much either. So I'll see what I can do. If I get told just not film, then I won't do a vlog. It's that simple. It's not my intention to go around pissing people off. That's the one which have sponsored the mighty Flying Swiss Saubers. We're going to win. We're going to win the championship. I can feel it. Contact details for that taxi firm. I can't Google it now because I'm using my phone to stream, I'm afraid. But yeah, just do a Google for Janie. There's tons. Also, when I go back to the airport, I normally just use Mr. T's halfway down Soy Diana. I've used them for years and years and years. They're not the most luxurious of taxis, but it's 1,100 baht, including tolls. They're always on time. In fact, they're normally early. So I've never had any problem with those guys. Dev Farang did a Pat Pong vid. That was V good. Okay, I like Dev Farang a lot. He reminds me of that Aussie guy who does the commentary videos. Can't remember, it's Aussie something. But he's really good, and I like Dev Farang. And he's disappeared again. He came back, did like very few vlogs, and then buggered off again. Come back, Dev Farang. I miss your stuff. Are you wearing a couple of those brackets the street vendors are always trying to sell? Oh, these? No. This is from a Poppy Appeal back in November, the UK Poppy Appeal that we have. This one is the bar I worked in for years and years in Kavos, Rolling Stone, Kavos Corfu. And that's my tattoo, which says Atheos, which is atheist in Greek. You North Sea Simon Lander Smiles. And not on this trip. I'm not heading up to Phetchaburi or wherever he's. I've met him. I've been to his place. I'd love to see it again. Actually, it's now fully operational. The Lost Hotel, which is looks to be going great guns. So good luck with that venture to Simon, and I believe he'll be streaming pretty much now. So I am going to get off. What cameras do I use, Peter? I've got, so on this trip, I'm not using my G7X. I find it the gimbal is just too big for it, for me, and people just look at it and look, it's a big contraption. So for the streams, I'm just using my phone, which is a Huawei Scattiness. Aussie man, yeah, that's who Dev Farang reminds me of. Maybe it is him. You never see Dev Farang's face, do you? Is Dev Farang Aussie man? Ooh, conspiracy. Nathan, no, don't. Did I bump into Darren B3 in Ao Nang? I didn't, I'm afraid, DJ Rizal. I didn't bump into any vloggers in Ao Nang, I'm afraid. Simon's friend Ian is hilarious. Met him, took a scooter from Chiang Mai to Hua Hin. My goodness, that would have been some trip, wouldn't it? Thank you, Bryn. I will do my best to take care. Is it true that Rodney is Nick Noy's father? That little Nick, I'm pretty sure that little Nick is older than Rodney. I'm guessing. So I wouldn't have thought so. Otherwise, unless there's some kind of a weird Star Wars "I am not your father" and Doctor Who time travel going on. David Strange, whatever happened to Thailand? Rick, just missed you in Pattaya. We'll be back in July, so I might bump into you one day. I'd love to bump into you. I'd love to bump into anybody. If you do see me, guys, on the street, even if I'm filming, I can, just wave, say hi. I can stop filming, and I can always pick up where I left off. I try not to block people, Neil, unless I absolutely have to. Right. Ladies and gentlemen, 1 hour and 10 minutes gone or thereabouts. I say thank you so much for joining me. Someone's just giving me more and more thumbs up, which is good. So thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you for joining me on this live stream. The next time you see me will be another live stream. I'm going to try and get one up Valentine's Day, possibly. So no, maybe, anyway, I'm going to try and get one up. Definitely when I'm staying, I'll do a balcony stream from the Barracuda. If the Oakwood Journey Hub is really nice, then I will try and get a stream. We didn't really explain the point of the video today, did we? Which was where is the best places to go to. Although we did talk about various other places in Thailand, so we kind of did it a little bit. We always get off track, don't we? Thank you, Lord Bountiful. Glad you enjoyed the stream. Take it easy, Capio, you as well. Thailand, Rick, okay. Neil Carter, have a great evening. Thank you very much. Thank you, Chris. Glad you enjoyed it. Thank you very much, Honest Al. Thank you, James. Keep up the good work and have fun tonight. I will do, certainly. More about Thailand, Rick there. I don't really know a lot about that. Lord Bountiful, it's me. You're an absolute star. Thank you, everybody, so much for watching. Are you ready? You can count it down with me for the big VO. You ready? 3, 2, 1. Vlog off.